Welcome to this project management framework overview, designed as a quick micro-learning session you can watch or share on YouTube. In this video, we'll walk through the key ideas, why the framework matters, and how it helps teams deliver results consistently, while pointing out practical tips and visual cues to guide your learning. This deck covers 5 core areas that build a complete approach to projects: the foundational concepts, the process groups, the knowledge areas, how to tailor methods and emerging trends, and finally success measures plus ethics. I'll introduce each section briefly and then dive into practical examples you can use right away. We begin with core foundations to set the stage: what a project is, how frameworks bring structure, and the essential principles that should guide every decision. This section creates common language so teams can plan, act, and measure outcomes with clarity and shared purpose before we move into process-level details. A project is a temporary effort with a clear start and finish, created to deliver a unique product or result, not routine operations. A project management framework, meanwhile, pulls people, processes, and tools together to help meet goals within scope, time, cost, quality, and resource constraints, giving teams a repeatable path to success. Project life cycles typically flow through initiation, planning, execution, and monitoring plus closure. Initiation validates the need and authorizes the work, planning builds the integrated baseline, execution delivers the outputs, and monitoring keeps the project on track while closure captures lessons learned for the future. Next, we'll look at process groups, which organize work into manageable stages and help teams know what to do when. Think of these groups as the operating rhythm of a project. They guide who takes ownership, how decisions are made, and how deliverables are produced and validated across the lifecycle. The initiating process group starts with the project charter, which authorizes work and names the project manager, and continues with stakeholder identification and securing initial commitment. This phase creates formal authority and alignment so the team can move into planning with clear purpose and known sponsors. Planning is where the details come together. Scope, schedule, cost, quality, communications, procurement, and risk are all mapped out to create an integrated plan. This comprehensive planning step sets the baseline for execution, making it easier to measure progress, control change, and keep the team aligned with objectives. Execution focuses on directing work to produce deliverables, ensuring quality, managing communications, and conducting procurements as needed. Monitoring and control run in parallel to track performance using techniques like earned value and variance analysis, and to apply change control so the project delivers its intended benefits. Now we move into knowledge areas, which are the technical and managerial domains project teams use to plan and execute effectively. These areas capture best practices and tools for managing scope, time, cost, quality, risks, stakeholders, and other essential dimensions that together determine project success. Mastering scope and schedule means getting requirements right, decomposing work into a clear work breakdown structure, sequencing activities, and estimating durations to find the critical path. Preventing overruns requires regular reviews, fast-tracking and crashing when needed, and keeping scope changes under control so delivery stays predictable and aligned to goals. Cost and quality control go hand in hand. Plan realistic cost estimates, set budgets, and use earned value metrics to monitor financial health, while defining quality standards and running assurance and inspections to avoid failure costs. A balanced approach integrates cost and quality so projects meet stakeholder expectations without breaking the budget. Risk and stakeholder engagement are about spotting uncertainty early and maintaining support across the project lifecycle. Perform qualitative and quantitative risk analysis, plan responses, monitor triggers, and tailor engagement strategies by stakeholder interest and influence to ensure communication stays effective and backing remains strong. The tailoring and trends section highlights how to adapt methods to context and where the field is headed. Modern projects blend proven governance with flexibility, and teams should choose practices that match their risk profile, complexity, and organizational culture rather than applying one-size-fits-all solutions. Agile and hybrid models emphasize collaboration, working software, and rapid feedback through sprints, stand-ups, and retrospectives, while Kanban focuses on limiting work in progress and improving flow. Hybrid approaches mix agile delivery with predictive oversight, giving teams the flexibility of iterative delivery alongside governance and control where needed. Scaling agile and adopting digital tools help distributed teams stay coordinated. frameworks like SAFe, LESS, and DA scale practices across portfolios, while cloud platforms bring together Gantt charts, Kanban boards, AI forecasts, and real-time dashboards to support planning, tracking, and decision-making at scale. Finally, success and ethics remind us that outcomes matter beyond schedule and budget. Projects should deliver sustainable value while upholding ethical standards. We'll look at how to measure success, report results, and ensure leadership and practices reflect responsibility, fairness, and long-term positive impact. Measure project success using metrics like schedule variance, cost performance index, defect rates, and stakeholder satisfaction, and ensure benefits realization and return on investment. Use a balanced scorecard to link project outputs to strategic objectives so delivery contributes sustainable value and strengthens organizational advantage. Ethics and sustainability call for ethical leadership, environmental and social considerations, and practical sustainable practices. Uphold transparency and fairness, integrate ESG criteria into lifecycle decisions, engage communities to understand impacts, and adopt circular procurement where possible so projects contribute positively to society and the planet.